Not gonna happen.
Welcome back, friends. We get another round with a manual today. This time Manny switches it up and he pulls guard. He said that he had something new for me today, so I was excited to see exactly what that was. I'm looking to pass, so I start to hug the legs and I'm looking to sprawl my legs back to try and step over. Manny does a good job of framing and scooting out, making it really difficult for me to control both of his legs at the same time. To be extra annoying, I decide to start sitting back looking for a leg lock, and I start hunting for a heel hook as Manny looks to defend. I stare him dead in the eyes as I have his heel, and Manny taps. Was the submission in? The world may never know. Because with leg locks, Manny taps if even a cool breeze touches his heel. Which is fair because they can be scary. The round resets and Manny looks to pull guard. And we're back in that same position with Manny in half guard and me looking to pass. I'm posting my hands on his armpit, trying to make it difficult for him to get the underhook as I look to decide what I'm going to do to pass. I once again start looking to control the legs and sprawling my legs backwards to open up his half guard. I found out later that the submission Manny was looking for was an electric chair. He was looking to get a lockdown, extend my leg out, and then grab my near side leg. Realizing that he wanted the lockdown, I decided to start getting closer to the legs and look to work over-under passing. I start to work a little hybrid of an over-under body lock pass, and I start to try and walk my near side knee all the way over his knee. I do a good job of walking over and stuffing the butterfly hook, but I don't have good balance and Manny uses this to bring me back. Now I have to start the pass all over from open guard and I opt to come back into half guard. I'm again looking to smash the legs and Manny really wants this electric chair, so you're going to see he tries to bring me up and go back into that lockdown. That's where we get the clip in the beginning where I'm telling him he's never gonna get it. I think it's funny to do a little lighthearted trash talking, and then I'm always shocked when my training partner smashes me afterwards. Manny decides to switch tactics and he looks to bring me over to insert his butterfly hook. I'm trying to figure out what to do with tripod passing, so I try and get in that position, but I do a terrible job. Manny is able to fully insert his butterfly hooks, he starts threatening a little shoulder crunch, and he's able to sweep me over fairly easily. Now I'm in bottom. Manny almost goes to quarter mount, but I scoot out and I look to enter into butterfly guard myself. Now Manny has a really good base, so it's really difficult to bring him over, so I try and get my shoulder crunch first. He immediately starts looking to pass and he goes to step over my leg. This is not ideal for me. I'm grabbing my top leg to try and slow him down a little bit while I think and figure out how I'm gonna get out of this. I should be framing and scooting out, but instead I decide to attack his far side arm. I'm looking for my Kimura grip and seeing if maybe I can get a choi bar entry. Manny's weight is heavy on my hip, making it really difficult for me to start to throw my leg over, so in the meantime I go for that Kimura grip. I'm able to lock my hands up together and now I'm starting to work that choi bar, so I'm really trying to throw my leg over, but his head on my hip is making that really difficult. My bottom leg is also a little bit stuck in half guard, so if I'm going to make this work, I really need to scoot out, free that bottom leg, and really commit throwing that leg all the way over the head. In the meantime, Manny's grabbing his two arms together to try and defend, and I'm a little bit stuck. Now Manny's going to start to posture up, I'm going to lose my grip on the Kimura, and we're back in half guard. I look to control the leg to transition into a different guard, and Manny starts to look for a footlock, which I use as an opportunity to invert under him, and since I was too slow looking for a back take, Manny's able to escape. Manny fully disengages, I try and grab the legs, and I enter into reverse De La Hiva. I immediately go Kiss of the Dragon, and I use that to sweep and come on top. And now I'm looking to pass again. I look to enter back into that over-under position, and I use my legs to staple his bottom leg to the mat. I'm trying to use my underhook on the leg to stop him from locking his half guard, but his legs are too strong and he's able to lock up that half guard anyways. This time I try and pass his half guard with a little bit of pressure, so I insert a crossface and I'm looking to walk my leg up. Manny goes back to going for his lockdown, and he's trying to extend me out, bringing some pressure away from his face. Out of courtesy, I do a little hair flip so that my hair stops getting in his face, and I bring my knee high so that he has a more difficult time getting that lockdown. I should really make this the thumbnail. I do my best to drive pressure into his face and start walking my knee out so that I can try and clear my knee from his half guard and go into either quarter mount or go for a knee slide. But my hips being so high is a disadvantage, and Manny's able to frame and get his knee shield back in. I'm able to briefly step out of his legs, but Manny does a really good job of framing, and he brings his knee back in and he enters back into half guard. This time he's looking for an octopus guard sweep. Okay, Craig Jones. He starts to control my armpit, and he's looking for the right moment so that he can bump his hips and come on top. I know that this is coming, so I'm trying to sit my weight heavy on him and stop him from being able to bridge. He's controlling my foot, which gives me the idea to do the same thing to him. And the first time I control his foot, I notice he kicks his legs open so that he can step out, so the second time I take advantage of that, and I'm able to free my leg. I try and quickly go to his back, I fail. I try and quickly go to an armbar, I fail, and then I look to enter into the leg so I can set up a guard. I get into this 50-50 sort of position, but Manny's doing a good job of dropping all of his weight on my chest, making it difficult for me to start extending that leg out and looking for leg locks. This is not the most comfortable position to be in, as I'm fully stacked and his weight is on me. So I need to figure out a way to get his weight off of me without him stepping out. Thankfully, he stands up, I look to transition, but Manny goes to stuff my legs immediately. He hits this really nice step back, and he's able to escape. And that's pretty much the round. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying this content. Thank you to Manny for letting me film this round. It was really fun. And thank you to Coach Caitlin for filming. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!